Welcome to today's video. This is a very different video from usual. I'm using code this time and not actually playing Warmerise. What a surprise. So I was like, I need a break from Warmerise. I gotta do something else. I've been learning about Python and web scraping, and I realized that I could use that in Warmerise, since Warmerise is, you know, a website, and I can scrape it and do stuff with it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sign in. We're gonna put in our email and then password, press the sign in button, and then make a global post, and that's gonna be all automatic. Just like you run this thing, we run this program, and it's gonna do it, and it'll say whatever message we want. So let's get started. So this is the intro. If you have Jupyter Notebook and Anaconda installed already, then this is no use for you, and I will post the link, I mean not the link, the timestamp to the actual video where we get to coding. But if this is your first time doing Jupyter Notebook, then welcome. This is amazing. I really like a notebook style instead of it has its perks between like just writing out code. This is like a notebook where you can run a cell one at a time, and it is pretty useful. It's pretty useful in debugging, making sure everything's running right, and like running things part by part. So you want to go to anaconda.com. This will be our Python base. Basically, you go to get started. See all Anaconda products. Actually, no, we should go here, individual edition. I'm pretty sure you don't own a business with 200 employees. If you do, then you have to use a commercial edition. But you just press download. I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to download it again. And then once you go through the installation process, you should have a Anaconda. You can just type in Anaconda right here. I'm using Windows for this because I have a Windows PC, so you just click on this. You'll have a command prompt pop up, which is the Anaconda prompt. You'll see up top, and it will just have the base like endpoint right here. And so now you can go to jupyter.org /install, or just go to jupyter.org and then just install. You can just easily Google that. And then what we want is install with Conda. So this is Anaconda, short for Conda, short for Anaconda, if you didn't know. And then we go to Anaconda prompt, and then you just paste that right in. I've already done this, so I'm not going to write it again. It's a lot of time. And once that's installed, you'll have like a success screen. If it says if it needs to be superseded or something like that, you just press Y, so that yes. And then now you type Jupyter -lab, and it will pop up with another Jupyter notebook. This is cool, and this will be the it'll be a little different if you're launching it for the first time. It'll have all these folders right here, and then it'll say open a notebook or a project right here. You want to click on the first one. I think it's open a notebook, or you can just go to a random folder and put it there, and then rename this. I've named it message for some reason, but I have it in the folder for my projects, and my title is message. And then you'll have a blank Jupyter notebook right here, ready to use. I'm gonna X this out because I don't need this part. I already have one Jupyter notebook installed right here, so I'm just gonna X this out. And then now let's get started. Actually, let's not get started, because you also need to download Chrome driver. So I'm using Google Chrome for this, and the version I'm using is Chrome version 89. So you can look up here, you go to help about Google Chrome, and it'll tell you what version you're running. So whichever version you're running, then just press it, and then you can just download whichever one you have. So I have a Windows PC, so I'll just do download this, and it'll pop up right here. It'll be in downloads, and it'll be a zip folder, so you have to right click and do you'll have to do extract here, which is, I already did this. And then once you click on this folder, you'll have this .exe file. Make sure you extract it too, so because you want it in an actual folder and not a zip file. I use that with WinRAR to extract. So you want to copy this link. So I just double clicked, and you want to copy this because we're going to use it later. So now let's get started, I think. So what we need, so we're going to use this library called Selenium. This will allow us to use like basically a Google Chrome browser, and then do stuff with it, like put things in the email, password. I didn't even know this was here, but we're gonna use the other way, which is sign in and putting it in. But you want to be able to click on sign in, click on the submit button, all that stuff. So you can't do that with a regular like HTML parser, like Beautiful Soup or anything like that. So you want to do that, and you want to run this, and it should say like complete over here. I've already done this, so it'll say requirement already satisfied. And then now let's import all this stuff. I will list this in the description. So essentially this is what we're going to use for Selenium to be able to click stuff. WebDriver is basically how you interact with the website, and all this stuff is for just other things that we need. So we're going to run this, and it'll already install it already. But so in this next cell, so what we need, so let's just look around this website. So you want sign in. So you want to click sign in. We're not actually doing this right now in code, so this is just like getting a feel for what this is. So what you want to do to sign in is enter your email address and then password, and then press sign in, right? Well, you would want it to be occupied, but yeah. And then when you sign in, then it is going to let's just sign in actually. So I have this random temporary email that I used to make this bot. So I put my password as password123. So let's just sign in. Okay, maybe I did not put password123 is my password. Oh yes, I did. Okay, so I have messaging bot will delete. I just made this account, and so once you press sign in, you'll be taken to the home screen. And what you want to do, what we're going to do is we're going to write something right here. Say, hi everyone, hello world. Okay, share. So this will be what our end step will be, just writing on our timeline. And this will be done through Jupyter Lab and through coding. So let's try this. Okay, so you have this driver. I'm gonna name this this WebDriver.common. So we want to connect this WebDriver to the WebDriver.exe file. If you double click this, it should say Chrome driver was started successfully, so that's good. And then we want to copy this and then paste it here, and then do a, for some reason mine, it was doing the backslashes instead of forward slashes. So if that's right, then you should change it. And then you want to append this to the end of it. So you have a backslash, forward slash. I think that's what it is. / Chrome driver.exe. So this will link it, and then we want to do a GET request onto the URL that we're using. So what we're using, https://warmerise.com. This is just the fancy way of saying www.warmerise.com. So this will get the website. So basically launch it into in a new window. So let's just run this right quick, and we'll see this pop up. Yep. And this saying Chrome is being controlled by automated test software. Yeah. So this will pop up every time. So that's good. If it doesn't pop up, then you might have something wrong with this. make sure it is these forward slashes, and make sure the path is correct, and you appended this Chrome driver.exe to the path right here in driver. So now what we want to do is this sign up button. So we want to be able to click on the sign up button. So I just right clicked and press inspect. This way it'll go automatically to this sign up button. And since I can tell that this is a sign up button because whenever I hover over it, it says sign in, and it's an A, so it's a link, and also it says login right here, which is the href, which is like the link. Yeah, so you want to target this with your WebDriver. So I'm gonna say button is equal to WebDriver.wait. This is a what we imported over here. So this will wait 2 seconds. If your internet speeds are really slow, you can turn it up, but I know my internet's pretty fast, so I'll put it as 2 seconds. Then all this until, then you can check this in the docs, but it's the element to be clickable, so it's a button that is clickable, and then you do by CSS selector. So all this stuff is CSS right here, and then you want to say A, which is the type of the HTML element. So right here you see this is the A right here, it's an opening tag, and you want to say the class. Since I see the class right here is menu core mini core mini auth. So you can just put one of them, but I put both of them, so just in case. And then this means that and make sure this sign up button is different. So mini core mini sign up. Yeah, this is auth, this is sign up. So it'll click this one instead of this one. And then you do dot click. So let's just run this right quick. Let's see what it does. So warmerise.com, it'll wait 2 seconds and it'll press sign in. So you'll be able to put in your email and password right here. That's not what we're gonna do though. We're gonna automatically put in our email and password, press sign in, and automatically post stuff too. Alright, now that we have pressed the sign in button, this screen should pop up. So the email and password. So what we're gonna do is these 2 fields, we're gonna put stuff in there. So we're gonna put our email and our password in there. So I'm gonna press right click, inspect. This menu should pop up, and since I know it's an input, that is the HTML element, I'm gonna notice what the type of it is, or the ID. I can use either one, or the name, like whichever one. So I'm gonna use type is equal to email. So I'm gonna say WebDriver.wait. I'm gonna wait 2 seconds, and then CSS selector, input, and then type to be email. Now I'm gonna do the same thing for passwords. I'm just gonna copy this, make this password, and then WebDriver.wait 2 seconds. Well, the type is probably password, right? Let's just check. So inspect, type password. Yeah, password. Okay, and the next step we're gonna do is we're gonna say email.clear and then password.clear. This will clear anything that is in here, if there is, by some chance. But just to be safe, we're gonna just clear it, and then we're gonna say email.send keys. So what you want to put in this is your email, and then password. Send keys, and then there you go. So whatever we put in this the string right here, inside these quotes, is going to pop up right here. So you want to put our email address in there. So I have this fake email. Let's just try this. So I have this whatever email this is, and I have my password as password123. Make sure you don't give this out. That is a common problem with Warmerise people right now. But yeah, don't send out your email and password. I'm just doing this. This is fake account. But so let's just run this, see if this is working. Okay. And then run this. There, alright. So, by magic, it just put our stuff in there. This is gonna be password 123. And then now, we're on to the sign in part. So, let's just go over here, inspect. We've done this before, right? So, this is a button this time though, not an A. It's not a link, which is so weird. I don't know why this is a link and this is a button. Maybe because it's just the look is different. I don't know. I don't know what Max was thinking, but let's just copy this over. Let's just click this button now. So let's do sign in button. So WebDriver.wait 2 seconds until this button, which it has a name submit. So I'm just gonna take the first attribute that I see, name, and then submit. Let's now run this. We'll see it's going to, yep, it's going to log us in. So I press the sign in button. Messaging bot will delete. I sent this thing as a joke. Well, just to test stuff. So, now we have the sign in button. Now we want to populate this. I also do not have ad block on this. Giving Max some money. Even though I'm not gonna click on it. So this text area, this is gonna be a text area. I can tell because you see it's in green with the whole thing, and then the blue is what you can put in there. So I'm gonna say text area. So this is gonna be the sign in button. And let's not do that. Let's just copy this. I'm gonna put it in a new cell. So this one will be our text. No, okay. Text. Oh, I accidentally ran this. So let's do text is text area, and then type will be no. I'll say ID is the advanced activity body. Okay, so not type. We'll use ID here, and then this will be advanced activity body. Now, what should our text be? So we're gonna do text.clear, and then whatever this is. So text.send keys. We're gonna put stuff in this. What should our message be? I'll say hello world. This is a classic programmer thing to do. Just put hello world everywhere. And this should theoretically. Actually no. Let me X this out. I'm confident in this, so I'm gonna just run this, and then I'm gonna say run all cells. So hopefully this the new browser pops up. Yep. So warmerise.com. It'll click sign in. It'll do this, sign in, and it will put hello world right here. Now this is not done. We have to actually press this share button right here. So let's come on. Okay. I right click, press inspect, and this has a button. This is a button, so we're gonna just copy this stuff. Bunch of copying, because I'm just a little lazy. Let's choose share button. And well, we're gonna wait 2 seconds. We're going to say this is a button, and this is compose submit. Okay, this is the ID. This is an ID, and compose submit, and click. So this should, in theory, click the button. And let's run this. Yep, hello world. You see it pop up right here, and that is how you do it. I will do this with my actual account, so you know this is not fake, or I don't know why you think it's fake, or some magic. But yeah, I'm gonna just put in my information here and then press this. I'm gonna hide it, of course. Okay, I have my information in there. So what should our message be this time? Let's say hello world. P. This is a. No, let's say P. S. This is a bot writing this. Please work. This is a program writing this, not a bot. This is a program writing this. Please work. Hello world! Exclamation mark. Okay, let's let's run all cells. There you go. Now, it should open a new. I'm gonna wait because I don't want to expose my password and everything. I am in, and it says, "Hello world, PS is the program writing this. Please work." And that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and hope you learned something. Want to see more stuff like this? Just let me know. I'll be sure to do some other stuff. I have some cool ideas. So